Hey guys, guess what? It's time for something other than the Wind Waker. Breath of the Wild. Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild. That's a sparkly.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Whoa.
Wake up, Link.
Okay. I'm awake. This is cool. What that? And guys, this is not my first time playing, so I know what is going to happen.
That is a Sheikah slate.
Is it?
Take it.
Okay.
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
How long though? Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. And guys, I know I said in the 6th episode of the Wind Waker that I would be doing this after completing Wind Waker, but I just could not resist. I'm used to Wind Waker controls now. Wow, that would hurt. Oh wow. We got some clothes. Oh yeah. Let's throw these barrels around.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal.
Okay.
That will show you the way.
I don't want to say it. I'll say it. Do you know the way? I hate that meme, but that's the only thing I can ever think about whenever I see this scene. Sheikah Slate confirmed.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again.
Okay.
Now go.
Well then. Let's go. Big volcano in distance. Oh, look at the castle. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. There's a guy. Whoa. Tree branch. Wooden branches such as this are pretty common, but it's surprisingly well balanced. It doesn't do much damage, but it can serve as a weapon in a pinch. Oh no, I'm so used to Wind Waker controls. Hylian's Room. A common mushroom found near trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart. In Wind Waker, you swing your sword with B. In this game, you swing it with Y. And you run with B. Change weapon. Oh yeah. It's been like 6 months since I've played this game. Ooh, there's a beetle. I'm gonna go catch it. Oh, what? Oh no, now I'm used to Hyper Light Drifter controls where you pick up things with X. Hyper Light Drifter is a different game, not a Zelda game. Bladed Rhino Beetle. This beetle's razor-sharp horns demand that you handle it with care. Boil the horns along with monster parts to concoct an elixir that will raise your attack power. Okay. Oh no, that lizard got away. Got some Halloween shrooms. Got some mushrooms. Oh yeah. Let's go down the hill. Over to the old guy. Let's talk to him. Oh, well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me. I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple there. Long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom about 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. What's this? Baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. I beg your pardon? I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please, help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. Nice. Let's go get this. Let's steal this guy's axe. Woodcutter's axe. A woodcutter's tool of choice for felling trees. Its formidable weight and uneven balancing make it a slow, inefficient weapon. Well, it does more damage than a tree branch, that's for sure. Apple. A common fruit found on trees all around Hyrule. Eat it fresh or cook it to increase its effect. Wood. A portable bundle of wood. You can use this to make a campfire if you have something to light it. Let's go. Mushrooms. Ooh, an acorn. Acorn. Often found on the ground near trees. Squirrels adore this nut, so you may have a competition while foraging. Add one to a meal for a nutty seasoning. Sounds pretty good. Maybe I'll do that. Acorn. Oh no, something's attacking me. Probably a bokoblin. Or bokoblin. My tree branch broke. No, I only used it 4 times. I'm gonna get myself another tree branch. Bokoblin horn. The severed horn of a bokoblin, a creature often encountered on the plains of Hyrule. It isn't edible, but it can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. Let's get these apples. Someone's talking to me.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
For once I actually like the voice acting because I don't have to narrate. Okay. And guys, this is not on the Switch if you can't tell already. I do have a Switch. It just don't have Breath of the Wild on it. I wanted to get that apple. Oh well. Oh. Choo-choo. That's what choo-choos look like in this game. Choo-choo jelly. A gelatinous substance that came from a choo-choo. It's unusable in this state, but applying a bit of elemental stimulation will change its form. Oh yeah, I gotta get my new tree branch weapon. Nothing there. Ooh, some barrels. Let's break them. Seared steak. Raw meat cooked over an open flame. Cooking it has increased its flavor and the number of hearts it provides. Cool. Let's kill this guy. I was trying to do a special attack called a sneak strike. Oh my gosh, look at the Bokoblin. Boko Club. A crude Bokoblin club made it to clobber small prey. It's essentially a stick, so its durability is low. Death. Whoa, look at this guy. Ancient screw. A screw used in ancient machinery. It's made of an unknown material, and no matter how many times it's turned, its threads never seem to show any signs of wear. Hot-footed frog. A quick frog that can be found hopping around near water. Cook it with monster parts to draw out its speed boost effect. Yay. I got some frogs. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the point marked on the Sheikah slate, so I'll go do that. In the bottom right corner, you will see that there is a mini-map. Okay. Hyrule herb. This healthy herb grows abundantly in the plains of Hyrule. Cook it before eating to increase the number of hearts it restores. Cool. Nice. An apple. I missed one, I guess. Well, I guess I should use this. Because I don't need to use my good weapon on choo-choos. Okay, looks like there's some guys over here. They got bows. Arrow. Arrow. A basic bokoblin bow made of wood. It's made by taking any tree branch and just tying a string to either end. So don't expect it much in the way of combat effectiveness. Yay. No, my Boko Club is badly damaged. That is just no good. Bokoblin Fang. A tooth obtained from a bokoblin. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. Arrow. Bokobo. Whoa. Headshot. Traveler's sword. A very common sword, often kept by travelers to fend off small beasts. It's fairly durable, but a bit unreliable against monsters. Boko shield. A bokoblin-made shield created by attaching a handhold to any flat tree bark picked up off the ground. It's pretty shoddy, so don't expect it to last very long. Well, place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. That's my new voice for Sheikah technology. We know the squirrels are scared, so are the birds. Bokoblin are confused. And yes, I have the DLC. Great Plateau Tower. Distilling local information. Well, regional map extracted. Nice.
Try to remember.
It's the sparkly again.
For the past 100 years.
I guess that's how long I've been asleep.
The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
I used to think this was the creepiest design of Ganondorf ever. And I sort of still do. But
Now then,
it's just underwhelming when you actually fight him. Sorry if that was spoilerish to anyone.
it's too late.
It will never be too late. This is an open world game, Zelda. You know. Follow the Sheikah slate complete. Well, let's get off the tower. This is the fastest I've ever done it. Oh my gosh, it's the old man. He has a paraglider. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower, and others just like it, have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long-dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No, I didn't. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught the sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly, and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? Yes, I do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs, with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain, or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? Aha, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? The isolated plateau. Okay. Come, let me show you something. His name is Old Man. Do you see that structure over there? The one shining with a strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? A treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Well, let's go. First, let's get some fish. I scared them all away. I almost got one. Okay, so let's go. I love doing that. It's so fun. Let's swim. Okay. Yay, we have survived. Ooh, a treasure chest. Oh man, owl shrine. Ruby, a precious red gem mined from large ore deposits found throughout Hyrule. Rubies contain the power of fire and have fetched a high price since ancient times. Wow. Examine. Wow. Sheikah slate confirmed. Travel gate registered to map. Access granted. Well, let's go. Well, it is the elevator of death. Tips and tricks. Check the screen for hints that will surely aid you on your journey. The adventurous heart must never stop seeking knowledge. I'm not going to read those tips. You can. Okay, guys. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oman Ao. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Magnesis trial. Oman Ao Shrine. Examine. Sheik slate authenticated. Distilling room. Magnesis. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab onto metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the magnesis rune. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and moved freely. Rune extracted. Yay. Did it. Next room. Okay, I'm gonna make it so I don't have to fight this thing. Well, I guess I do have to fight it. Ancient spring. A spring used in ancient machinery. It is light and buoyant enough to float on water, and no matter how many times it's compressed, it never loses tension. That's cool. Okay. And then, treasure chest. Let's go get you. Yes. Traveler's bow. A small bow used by travelers for protection. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be used to attack foes from a distance. That worked. Examine. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Oman Ao, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of the goddess Hylia, and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of goddess Hylia, I allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. He gave me his soul. Spirit orb, a symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. I never realized how cool that is, honestly. It seems you have managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done! How did you know? Clairvoyance. Oh, or perhaps something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's eyes. However, that which can be once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Haha. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. Or on this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasures from each of the shrines, and I'll give you my paraglider. That wasn't the deal. Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? I'm afraid not. But do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you awoke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Okay. Let's go. Whoa. He's there. I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. How did you... Leave an old man to his secrets. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it, and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. The pins on your map serve as a reference points for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in. How do you know? Experience? Wisdom? Instinct? Call it what you will, and believe it only if you so please. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Whoa, would you look at that? There's a shrine right there. There's a shrine right there. There's a shrine, I think maybe over there. No, there's a shrine right there. And that's the locations of the leftover shrines from this plateau. Okay, let's go down, back down, and then we'll go explore, go to the shrines. I'll do one more shrine, then I'll end the video. And then once I do that, I'll record another video, and then I'll just do the other 2 shrines. Then I'll do maybe some stuff on off of the Great Plateau, and then yeah, Well, I already know where I'm going. And you'll just have to see once I'm there. That's a guardian, that's another guardian that could wake up and kill me. Doesn't that sound fun? 'Cause it doesn't to me. 'Cause I'm scared of guardians, sort of, 'cause I'm super weak at this point right now. If you played Breath of the Wild, you know there's a certain trick that I can do to kill guardians in one hit, but I'm not gonna do that 'cause I don't have enough to do that recreationally. Nintendo Switch shirt. Expansion Pass bonus. A shirt with the Nintendo Switch logo on it. It's a rather rare find, so wear it with pride. Time to equip it. This is the best. Looking at Link with a t-shirt. Okay. I'm gonna skip these cutscenes from now on. Okay, guys? Bomb trial. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling room. If you listen closely, you can hear the treasure chest opening. And then the get item theme right here. Remote bomb. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. There are both round and cube bombs, so use whichever fits this situation. Rune extracted. Change runes. Okay. Sounds good. Let's go. It'll work. Don't worry, guys. Treasure chest. I'm pretty sure it's a claymore. Yep, it's a traveler's claymore. It's a big sword, basically. Oh no, that did a lot of damage to me. I guess I gotta heal, eat some food. And I like organizing my inventory. Full health. Let's get up here. Why did I do that again? Oh no, the dogs are barking. And sorry if you hear that. The dogs are barking, as I just said. And sorry if that bothers you. This is basically what I'm trying to say. Let's go. Continue into the shrine. Ugh, stupid dogs. They're barking at probably nothing. As they usually do. Yes, I destroyed it. All of it has been destroyed. Okay, let's go right here. And then do this. And then get flown over here. Then let's unlock the shrine. I mean the chest. And yeah, now let's go finish the rest of the shrine. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Okay, let's go. Oh, I guess we didn't need to go up the stairs. That's fine though. I'm gonna skip this cutscene too, because I don't need to watch it. Come on. I'm mashing X right now, so I can skip the... Yeah. Spirit Orb. Yay! And that's where I'm gonna end off the video. So, yeah. Subscribe. And bye-bye.